Thank you for joining us on Christian Fitness. Today we've got an awesome show. So yeah, lots of great information and some really good exercises I think you're going to enjoy. But we always start the show with Jesus first because Jesus is first. So our scripture today is about coming to Christ because his burden is light.
Yeah, you will find rest for your soul. That's our devotion. You remember any one thing from today's show, remember that. You will find rest for your soul. And then we're going to talk about what is the right shoe for you. We do a lot of walking on the show, and we encourage you to walk a lot, so we want to make sure you have the right shoes. And then our exercise, our 1-minute workout for today, we're going to focus on flexibility with leg swings. So not really exercise today. You're not going to maybe sweat as much as normal. We're going to just work more on flexibility.
It's not weightlifting, but it's definitely moving, and that is exercise. So we are exercising.
We're
just not lifting any weights today. Today is just movement exercise.
Stretching and flexibility.
Yeah, lots
you're
of
really
benefits.
Enjoy that. But let's start with our scripture. Matthew 11, verses 28 through 30. And we've got a couple of different versions for you today. We're going to start in the New King James, and then we're going to jump into the Passion. But let's start with the New King James Version, Matthew 11, 28 to 30.
Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
So that's New King James. A lot of people are familiar with that. A lot of people have memorized portions of that verse. But what I love about that is the yoke. If you think about a yoke with oxen, in those days, everyone knew what a yoke was. They knew all about it. Nowadays, it's so funny. We've talked to children. We have to explain to them what a yoke is, what it looks like, what it's for. They've never seen one, don't know anything about it. But anyway, in biblical times, of course, everyone knew what a yoke was and they understood it. So anyway, we'll get into more of that later. But next is our Passion Translation. We wanted to bring this forward because the notes in the Passion are amazing.
They really are amazing. So Matthew 11, 28 through 30 for the Passion Translation says, "Are you weary, carrying a heavy burden? Come to me, I will refresh your life, for I am your oasis. Simply join your life with mine. Learn my ways, and you'll discover that I'm gentle, humble, easy to please. You'll find refreshment and rest in me, for all that I require of you will be pleasant and easy to bear." I love that translation because that translation really speaks to who Jesus is. It speaks to what he is saying to all of us, but who he was saying to, the whole crowd. So it's like, when you think about that, Jesus is trying to join us to him. And this is what the scripture is all about, joining us to Christ and aligning ourselves with him, walking with him, so that we aren't carrying the things of life. He carries it for us.
Yeah, it's not a burden. That's what he's saying. It's not a burden. Life is easier when you join with me. So what we love about the Passion is if you've got it on your phone or your computer or anything like that, there's a little footnote tab, almost especially
or on the bottom of the Bible.
Or the bottom of the Bible if you have the actual
bottom of the page,
Bible. It's in the bottom of the page. But if you click on that or go to the bottom of the page and look at each one, we're going to go through those today because there's so many for these verses. So the very first verse, verse 28.
Come to me. Many times Jesus said, come after, follow me, but only here does he say, come to me.
I love that. So in other words, this is the only time where Jesus says, come to me. He says, follow me a lot of times. He's always saying that. He said it to Matthew when he's a tax collector, to the fishermen, everybody come and follow me. But here he says, come to me. That's more of the joining. That's more of the relationship than it is. You could follow somebody, you're just a robot following them, but to come to them and join with them, that's a whole different thing. And that's what he's encouraging them here is to come join with me. Hence the whole yoke and the oxen, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go to the next verse.
And then it says, I will refresh your life, for I am your oasis. Simply, and then this is the important part, join your life with mine. And if you look at the drop down on that, it says, or bend your neck to my yoke. The metaphor of a yoke is that it joins two animals to work as one. It's not simply work or toil that is the focus here, but union with Jesus. So when you join yourself with Christ, then you're a joint heir. So you have every benefit, but you are joining your life with him. He's saying, come to me, join with me, walk with me, have a relationship with me, and then he takes those burdens. So I think that's the key to understand, is that he takes everything. You aren't to carry them and then give it to the Lord and then carry it again and give it to him. That's not what he's saying. He's saying, come to me. Let me carry everything that you are, and then we'll go on to the next part.
What you think about the yoke,
beautiful.
and that's what we are talking about earlier, is the yoke is, it's going to have the 2 holes and then
And
the
it's
giant
heavy.
wood beam. It's very heavy.
You're right.
But you would put that on the oxen so that you could guide them together. They work as a team. If you took the yoke off, one's going to go right, one's going to go left. As a team, they're a lot stronger. They're a lot more focused. They can do more. They can accomplish more. You can actually make your furrows straight when you're trying to plow your field. So that's what Jesus is saying. He's saying, look, just yoke up with me and it's going to be easy. I'll guide you and direct you. You don't have to go off on the wrong path. You don't have to go, to the left or to the right. Yoke up with me and I'm going to guide you, and we're going to work together as one. And that's what that come to me is. We're going to come together as one, not be separate and go our separate ways. We're going to come together as one.
Well, and then he tells you why. He says, I'll refresh your life, for I am your oasis. Simply join your life with mine, which is so important. Join your life with mine. Then it says, learn in my ways and you'll discover I am gentle. So the key here is he's gentle. So in the Aramaic, it says he's tranquil or peaceful. So he's telling you, come to me, I will carry all this. And this is the benefit you receive because of who he says he is. He's tranquil, he's peaceful, and he gives you that peace.
And then the next verse, so he's explaining who he is. Now he's explaining who he wants you to be with him. And he says, for all that I require of you is be pleasant. And then, of course, the footnote there is kind or delightful. I love that. So he's saying, okay, here's what I am, and here's what you'll be when you're yoked with me. You're going to be pleasant, kind, and delightful. That's what he's asking. He said, all I'm asking of you is to be pleasant, kind, and delightful. Love, love, love that. And then there's one more down at the very last verse.
It says, in the very last verse, he says at the end, easy to bear. And that means, so here's what I've learned through all of it. In Psalm 55:22, this is what he's talking about. So here's what I've learned through all of it. Leave your cares and anxieties at the feet of the Lord, and the measureless grace will strengthen you. So what he's saying is exactly what he's asking from you. When you give it to him, this is what you receive. When you join your life with Christ, you receive the peace of God, the love of Christ. You receive a refreshment. That's why he talked about him being an oasis. You're receiving everything that he's given you. He's just saying, join with me. I want that relationship with you so that I can fulfill these things in your life, and you will be the benefit of that.
I like it says, lay your burdens at his feet. Just lay your struggles at his feet. And that's what that yoking is. That's that, just release your cares to him. Be, what he said, be delightful and all of these things. Don't worry. People take too much stress on themselves because we try to do too much by ourselves. So Jesus is saying, look, here's my attributes. Here's the attributes I want from you. Just join with me. Lay all the burdens at my feet. I'll take care of them for you. You don't have to worry about it. Just yoke up with me and you're going to live an amazing, blessed life.
What I think is phenomenal is as you go through the New Testament, you'll hear different disciples. And for First Peter, cast your care on him for he cares for you. He learned that, and he learned all that from Jesus. Everything that in Philippians 4, it's the same thing. Be anxious for nothing in all things. So if you think about it, and everything that the disciples are teaching later on, it's because they learned from Jesus, do this. Join with me, have a relationship with me, and then all of these parts that I am, you will have, and you'll learn that. So they turn around and they reteach the same thing because of what they've learned. And that's how we apply the Word of God.
We always talk about how do you apply it. It's great for us to do this study and talk about being yoked and all these things, but how do you apply it? You cast your cares on him. I think in today's society, there's so many voices out there. We talk about it every week almost. There's so many voices, distractions, things to pull you off course and pull you off track. It can be, oh, I didn't return that email, or oh, that voicemail that somebody left me, or this, or somebody pulled out in front of me in traffic, or my car broke down. We get so consumed by these little tiny things of the world, and they had their same issues back then, and he's saying, look, don't worry about these things. It's not that, you don't need to stress out over these things. Live in peace, live in delight.
I love that in the Passion Translation, the very last thing he says, for all that I require of you will be pleasant. So here Jesus is saying everything will be pleasant. Your life will change. Are you going to have issues in life? Yes, there's always something that's going to happen.
Our
But
car
when-
broke down the other day.
Right. And guess what? God came through and changed all kinds of things.
Right.
It's like when you look, when you discern what God is doing. You don't need to be concerned about the things that are of the world. Discern what God's doing. God is always doing something good. Jesus went around doing good. He healed, he set free. It's put your focus on Christ. And that's exactly what he's saying in the scripture.
And that's our recipe. You know, we always talk about our life recipe. It's
Yes.
really quite simple. You love every minute, pray every hour, and then repeat it every day. And that's
All
what
throughout
Jesus
the
is
day.
saying here. Just release these things to him. Don't take these burdens on. Most
Right.
of them, you know, they're going to resolve themselves. Or a lot of times people take burdens on that don't exist and haven't existed. Something that hasn't happened. Oh, well, what if this happens? Well, what if it doesn't?
But when
Don't
you
take that burden on.
When you join your life with Christ, then you have the mind of Christ. So it's recognizing, is that something that's going on in my head? I have the mind of Christ. Really what it comes down to is keep your focus on what Jesus is doing and walk through your life that way. If you have an issue, you go to Jesus, cast the care on him. Give it to him, walk away from that, and then keep going.
Oh, we talked about in the opening, the right shoe for you. And we could probably talk about this scripture for the whole show, but we do want to get into our little healthy living segment. And we encourage you to walk. We've got a ton of walking shows. We have Walk Fit challenges. We have all these different things that we encourage you to walk. Well, that does put a lot of pressure on your feet. And here's some of the things with extended walking and runners, people that walk long distances or run. There are problems with fractures, sprains, and strains. Those are the common injuries. Overuse injuries can occur with prolonged stress from imbalanced gait and swing issues and wearing improper footwear. So that's what we want to talk about today is wearing the proper footwear, of course, and being able to recognize what we talked about your gait and your stride and all those things. So we're going to have a little lesson real quickly. What on earth, Robert, is your gait? Or Lori, what is a gait? So we're going to explain it to you. Here you go.
Gait is how you walk.
Basically, there's a two-phase cycle for your gait. It is the stance and the swing. Of course, the stance, think about it, you're standing. So it's when your heel strikes, when you support, and then you push off with your toe. The swing is when you swing your leg to take the next step. So it's really simple. There's two phases to your gait, the swing and the stance. And through that, it's so important to wear the right shoe because of the pounding and the impact that your foot takes. If you go for long walks, like we encourage,
Right.
you know, try to get 10,000 steps a day. Even if you only get 2,000 or 3,000 steps a day, that's still a lot of pounding. It's a lot of impact on your ankle, on your feet, on your joints, on your knees, on your hips, on your back. So there is a lot of impact. So it's really important to wear the right shoe, get a good support and a good cushion.
I think when you know, all of our shows are all about being healthy and strong and living life well. And part of the most important part of doing all those things is taking care of your body. And we talk about eating right. Well, now we want you to also pay attention to, like we had, and a lot of this came from, we have a really close friend that we love dearly. She's been wearing the same tennis shoes for a couple of years and she's walking a lot. And we want people to walk a lot. We want you to eat well. We want you to be healthy. We want you to walk because that's what gives you the longevity, really helps keep your heart healthy. But if you're wearing old shoes, then all of a sudden you start having injuries. So we really want people to wear good shoes so that they don't have these injuries.
And
that's
we're gonna,
part
so
of
we have
it.
some advice. We're not just gonna say, you know, wear a good shoe and stop right there. We actually have some really good advice for you. First of all, you need to determine what is your gait, which is your stance, and then the swing of the leg. So here you go. There's a couple different stances, 3 easy ones. This is your gait pattern. There's neutral, which is your foot rolls slightly, which is natural. So that's a neutral. There's overpronation, where your ankle rolls inward and twists. And a lot of times that's associated with knee pain and shin splints. Then there's underpronation, which is where your foot would roll to the outside, and that increases stress fractures and things like that. So anyway, when you're walking, you probably have one of those 3 gaits. You're either neutral, you're overpronated where you roll in this way, or you're underpronated where you roll out. So those are the 3 different gaits. And you can tell which way you land and which your gait is by the wear pattern on your shoes.
Like these shoes, I haven't worn much. These I've worn, and you can kind of see some of this. But one of the best things is we've told you what they are. Look at your shoes and see which way you are.
And here you go. We've got a slide for you. That'll tell you. So go grab your shoes. If you've worn them at any length of time, they've started to wear down. If you have a neutral gait, it's going to wear right at the tread, at the back of the heel. If you're overpronated, which means you roll in, it's going to, of course, wear the inner edge more than the outer edge. If you're underpronated, it's going to wear the outer edge.
And that's all on the heel.
No, it's along the whole foot. It's along the whole shoe. Especially, I'm extremely bow-legged. If you watch the show enough, you probably notice that. But I'm extremely bow-legged, so I underpronate, meaning my feet have a tendency to roll outward. So my shoes wear on the outside.
Exactly.
And so if I start wearing these and working out with these little knobs will be gone within a month or two, and the inside will be perfect still. So I wear really heavily on this outside. So I've got to be careful what shoes I wear, and that's our advice to you. So we're going to give you some quick advice. So look at your shoes real quickly.
That's why I said it's on the heel, because I wanted you to see there is a real formula to be able to tell where your shoes are wearing.
So our advice to you, depending on which gait you have and where your shoes are where your shoes are wearing, that's interesting.
How your shoes are wearing.
Yeah, exactly. So if you overpronate, which means you roll to the inside of the ankle, they do actually make some shoes. They actually have what they're called stability shoes. They have bars, rails, and these little medial posts inside the midsole. And those help you from rolling in, your ankle rolling in a little bit. Now, if you're underpronated, like I am, being bow-legged, you want neutral shoes with no guides, rails, or posts. Make sure you do not get a stability shoe. You want a neutral shoe, but you want one with a lot of cushion and absorption because of the shock and the impact. And it can't be too soft or flexible. So you actually want support so that your ankle doesn't roll, so that you don't do that pronation in either way. So these are actually all really good shoes, but you'll see some shoes that barely have, any support. Of course, these do. Anyway, these probably have less support than any.
But they've got grass all
Yeah,
over
so I
them.
wouldn't walk a long way in these. These are,
Right.
See how
These
cute
are
they
not
These are very
walking
stylish
shoes.
shoes.
Yeah.
These
These
are
are
probably not going to go for a 10,000.
right. These are not
step walk
walking
in those.
shoes. So that's the key is, and here's another thing. If you are just beginning, start looking at the shoes that seem to be the most comfortable shoes that you wear all the time, and look how those are worn. Because, you can see people, if you start looking at people's shoes when you're in public, you can see if someone wears a shoe for a very long time and the back of their heel is all worn out, most likely the whole right curve of the backside, all the way to the backside, is very worn out. So take a look at all your shoes and kind of get an idea. And if you're still not sure, one thing you can do is if you're going to start walking or you start doing something athletic, go to an athletic store and find somebody that really knows something about tennis shoes and let them help you get some ideas. And then the other thing is, you see us with a lot of shoes. There's a reason for that. It is not good to wear the same shoe every single day. You really should mix your shoes up. A lot of these are just trainer shoes because we do a lot of different types of things, but I would never wear a pair of shoes like this to play tennis. That's just not a good tennis shoe. That's not what that's for.
Right.
That's just a trainer shoe.
Sport-specific shoes. Yeah, like I wouldn't wear these to go out into...
That's a walking shoe.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't go hiking in these, but I would definitely wear these on pavement or, on a grass on a long... I haven't worn these yet, but I'm going to try these pretty soon.
You would not wear these on a tennis court because this is too wide and you'll trip over it. So that's the key is whatever the activity is, if you're just going to walk, get some really good walking shoes. There are tons of them out there. And that's the whole importance of taking care of yourself.
Yeah, look at the wear pattern on your shoes. And then, like Lori said, you can go to a really good, tennis shoe store and, have them, they'll do pressure sensitive, they'll do all kinds of different things, but they might be able to give you a stability shoe if you roll to the inside a little bit. And try it out, walk around the store, see if you feel any difference. And we're not telling you to go spend a fortune on shoes. There are all kinds of deals and things out there, but it is important if you can look at the wear pattern and know what your gait is. Are you underpronated, overpronated, or are you just neutral? And then you can, try some shoes accordingly.
Well, and I think the other part too is, once you find a really good shoe and it seems to serve you well in the activity that you're actually doing, and maybe you pay a little bit more for those, but maybe then you can go to a discount store and find a second pair and start rotating your shoes.
And spending a few dollars more, if you're going to be walking a lot.
Worth it.
Yeah, the shoe is worth it because you saw that opening slate that we had. It talked about the fractures and, people get shin splints and you can have all kinds of issues and problems if you don't wear the proper shoe.
Well, now that you say that, as far as this studio is on a hard concrete floor, there's really not very much padding on this thing at all. That's why when we do our warm-ups now, a lot of our warm-ups, we're using rebounders for that reason. It's really important to take care of your joints, and this is one of the best ways to do it, because you can really get your body warmed up, get your joints warmed up, get the blood flowing through your body, and we're not pounding on concrete. So that's key.
Yeah, and today we're going to be doing leg swings. If you remember back at the opening of the show, we talked about it. We're going to be working and focusing on flexibility with leg swings. So that's why we're warming up. We don't just want to jump right in and start swinging our legs and have the potential to injure or pull or strain something. So we're going to warm our legs up just by walking here. And as Lori said, if you could, down in front of me, we just have this faux turf, this carpet.
It's fun, but it's
right
not
on top of
padded.
concrete. There's no padding, there's nothing. So we're not going to warm up down there because that's going to create, as Lori said, that
Now you know
concrete.
why we do the
That's why we have these
rebounder.
rebounders. We're always on these things, but it's such
And-
low impact. I love them.
And they're great. These are so small. I mean, we have these at our house, in our gym. So it's like you can keep something small like this and, tuck it in a corner. But this is a great way to get your steps in and really take good care of your joints.
Yeah.
And your body gets nice and warmed up because your blood is really flowing.
All right, let's talk about the leg swings. Of course, pretty evident what muscles it's going to work. It's going to work all the muscles in the leg. But I wanted to highlight a couple for you because we're going to be swinging our leg forward, backward, and then sideways. So we have our little blue muscle guy here to kind of highlight the muscles for you. But of course, it uses everything in the legs from your gastrocnemius, which is your calf, your abductor magnus, which are the outside of the thigh, your rectus femoris, which is your quadricep, which is the front of the leg. But I wanted to focus, of course, your gluteus maximus, we call it your back pocket.
Back pocket.
Everybody knows what that is. I wanted to focus on this top one, though, the internal obliques. A lot of people didn't know it even existed. They know, actually, we've done a lot of core programs where we talk about your obliques.
Right.
And we'll talk about your external obliques, which are run up the side.
Right.
The internal oblique runs right in
here.
the back here. A little stretchy guy right from your gluteus maximus up. But what we're going to do today is really going to help with that. It's going to strengthen that. It's going to stretch that. And a lot of people have lower back problems because they'll, twist wrong or lift the wrong thing. And a lot of it is because of this internal oblique that will get strained and have some issues. So,
Well, the muscle's not being trained. So
Right.
that's the most important thing is we do all of these, and maybe we only do them for a short period of time, but we're saying do 10 of them a day, however many you can, but do them every day, because back problems generally exist because you're not using the muscles and you're not keeping the muscles strengthened. So that's, I almost forgot the chair.
yeah, we're going to need our assistant today. We're bringing our chair as the assistant. So get a chair at home or use your couch or put yourself against a wall, but we're going to do leg swings. I'm going to explain them to you first in detail, and then right at the end of the show, we're going to do our 1-minute workout, and that's when we'll get the timer and everything for you. But to start with, get a hold, make sure you're in a stable place, a steady place. You can grab your couch, grab a wall, and we're just going to do forward leg swings. We just want you to focus on bringing the leg up. You may have to go up on your toes so that you don't hit, because you could jam your toe. I encourage you lift your toes up so that you don't jam your toe. If you have to go up on your toes on the other leg, you can, but just swing the leg forward. And it's not as much of a swing as it is a lift. You have to use all those muscles we talked
Like
about.
I'm lifting. I'm not
have to
actually
lift.
swinging.
It does swing, but you do want to lift a little bit.
Right.
So that's why we warmed up, because you don't want to, pull your hamstring or anything. But anyway, so a nice front leg swing is what we start with. And then we're going to work on the opposite, which would be the rear. So instead of focusing on lifting it and getting it high and, on this direction, we're going to go to the back. So you don't have to come as high to the front. And this is where I talked about those internal obliques. You'll really feel this right at the top.
Feels great.
You'll feel it right through here. But again, stay up tall. You don't want to lean forward like this. That's a no-no. Stay up nice and tall. It doesn't matter how high your leg goes. You're still getting a lot of flexibility.
Right. And you're strengthening. I mean, this whole swing is strengthening every one of the muscles we talked about.
And most importantly, it's improving and increasing your flexibility. So we love to be more flexible. We probably don't stretch enough. We stretch a lot at home, but we don't stretch enough on the shows with you guys. We encourage you to stretch as much as you can, but this is a great stretch and flexibility. Next thing would be to turn towards your chair or your wall or whatever you're using for
Or your
support.
person.
Or your person, your partner. And you're gonna want to bring your leg across and then to the outside. Okay, so now you're
Whoops.
swinging it out. And I encourage you on this, try to point your toes at your wall. In
Right.
other words, don't point them up.
Sideways.
I'm gonna go this way so it's easier to see. You don't want your toes to go up this way. Then you're gonna stretch your hamstring more than you are your hip flexors. We really wanna focus on the outside and the upper hip flexor. So try to keep your toes like that, parallel to the ground.
We almost needed a two-sided chair so we could flip this thing around so we weren't kicking each
Actually,
other.
what this is great, really good for these, is like a ballet bar.
Yes.
because then you can hold with both hands
Right.
and just, do it that way. But of course, we don't have a ballet bar on set.
I'm opposite from you.
Well, that's fine. So there you go. There's 3 leg swings. You have the forward, you have the rear, and then you have the side. And again, on this side one, make sure you stay up nice and tall. It doesn't matter how high you go. If you just go, up to here, that's fine. But get a nice swing across, which is great flexibility to get the leg across, and of course the flexibility to open up your hips. Especially if you just lift a lot of weights. Let's say you lift 3-4 times a week. A lot of times we don't stretch enough,
Or if you're just walking.
or work our flexibility enough. Yeah, if you
Right.
just do one motion. So if you're just walking, the only motion your leg gets is forward and back.
Right.
So you probably do
You
really
just
well
get
on this
this.
stretch that we're
Right.
doing. But this other one, the side,
This is a muscle that I don't think many people ever focus on. And you'll really feel this in your all of this area.
yeah, so just for just a few seconds that we've been doing it, I can really already feel it through the gluteus maximus,
Oh,
up through
yeah.
the obliques, definitely the abductor.
Yep.
That's one of the muscles that we highlighted on there was your adductor magnus, which runs outside of the quad, and this side one really helps it.
It's a nice exercise stretch as long as you aren't kicking the chair.
All right, so you ready, honey?
Yes.
Now that we've warmed up, we've shown you how to do each one properly. This is your 1-minute exercise for today. We'll do 30 seconds each side. You'll start with the forward, then the back, then the sideways, and then switch legs. All right, so get ready. Here's our little timer. You should be nice and warmed up by now. There you go. So we go forward. You just do about 10 seconds of forward, and then we'll switch and go 10 seconds backwards. There you go. We're at 50, so don't lean forward. Just go back. Get about 10 seconds behind you. And then we'll turn and do 10 seconds inside to outside.
Wobbly chair.
Yeah, this chair, not much help. And then at 30 seconds, of course, you switch sides. We'll do the other side, and you just do your outside leg now. So it'd be forward first for 10.
You can
And
tell if you're
outside,
right-handed or
back
left-handed.
for 10.
You
Does
can
it
tell
matter?
if you're right-handed or left-handed. One leg will swing higher, most likely.
And then you'll turn back inside. In our last 10 seconds, we'll go to the side. Oh, it feels really good.
Yeah.
Stretch your hips out, increase
Whoa.
your flexibility. Our chair's tipping over.
Tipping me over.
And that's your 1-minute workout. 1 minute, and you can feel that. So I would encourage you, if we do it on all these 1-minute workouts, do them 10 times a day, do them
Please do
20
them 10
times a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you feel comfortable
Yeah.
with. But great for flexibility. It's really going to improve your balance, your flexibility, and your strength. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed today's program. We love you. God bless.